Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are playing Rule the Waves 2, where we are in war against Germany, and we've been beaten up pretty badly in the last episode, where we have taken quite a bit of damage on our battleships that were active in Northern Europe, close to German home waters. So they were pretty badly mauled over there. We did have our carrier, the Montana, over there, but it wasn't quite able to protect us as well. So what I would like to do over here is disband one of its groups of torpedo bombers, and we're going to add instead another air unit of 10 aircraft, and these are going to be fighters, so that we get a little bit better air patrol here on the Montana, and I think that might be alright. So other than that, we do have further light carriers around. I think we should send these guys towards Northern Europe as well. And we do hope that that will allow us to operate a little bit more closely towards their home waters, where they are. The possessions, we do need to look at the possessions. So Wilhelmshaven, Emden, Kiel, Turner, these are all German bases, and they are able to carry out airstrikes from over there, and that is what we do need to prevent. I think we also have the base in Stavanger, which is our base, isn't it? So let's actually see at the coastal fortifications. Stavanger, I think it might make sense to expand this airbase. Yes. There we go. And it's going to be ready in 4 turns, and I think that's going to be okay. Ultimately, we might think about whether all of these aircraft are required, or all of these air bases. But let's see what's going to happen. Right, so here we go. Another cruise action, medium size, in the Baltic Sea. And I'm slightly concerned because we are very consistently outperformed by the enemy cruisers, because we only bring light cruisers and they do bring heavy cruisers. So let's see what's going to happen. So firstly, well, we don't have any aircraft. I don't think we should be getting too close to their bases. Our range is about this. Our visibility range is circa the same, basically. So let's go ahead, let's start, see whether we can find anyone. Our order of battle is this. Nothing too bad. Objectives, there are no particular objectives. But if we do find the enemy, we will have to run, basically. I think we can take a look at these screens, at these destroyers, and actually ask them to be on a patrol pattern over here. So fan out a little bit more. Try to find enemy ships before they do find us. Wait a minute, is that patrol? Is that screen support? No, you should still... Let's go for support. Now you're turning around. Okay, let's see where they do settle themselves. Let's go to very fast. There's an overcast sky. So, yeah, this is the maximum that I want to go towards the German bases. So far we haven't really found any enemy. Okay, so this is not a very useful formation to me. So let's actually go to, I think it has to be screen ultimately. Okay, there we go. Fine. Oh! Lawrence has spotted a submarine. That's interesting. That's our submarine over here. I mean, just by the map it is. Oh, so we've got a report from over here indicating a potential enemy. Okay, so I shouldn't really do it, but I'm gonna do it against my better judgment. So let's try to sally in here. Let's go to squadron max speed on our light cruisers. And there we go, there's an unidentified ship. Let's try to sail towards this direction, see what it is. Seems to be very slow, so that would indicate a trawler or a merchantman. No, a KEs or corvette. That's not that important, but it would be nice to sink it, basically. And we are firing on it, so that's nice. There's a 3-inch gun hit. A couple of 6-inch hits. That's good to see. Okay, let's come a little bit closer, try to get out of here as fast as possible, basically. Because he'll certainly alert the enemy air forces, and they will be on their way already. Oh, we've actually been hit. I didn't see that. Or was that just previous damage? I wasn't aware. Okay, and here is the night phase, so we might ultimately lose it. Let's try to sail towards this direction, I think. Well, it's good that the night is coming. There we go. This is the corvette. It's good that night is coming because that does allow us to, well, basically avoid enemy aircraft, so that's going to be nice. Some turrets jammed on the Carlsberg. You're firing at only your forward. Look at that. Both of these forward turrets are jammed. It's pathetic. It's not even being hit by the enemy, I think. No hits from the enemy. Current speed 22 knots, okay. We are hitting them pretty badly, and there we go, we've sunk them, so that's nice to see. No. I do not want to detach a light cruiser to pick up these survivors. Right. Squadron max, I think that should be okay. So yeah, let's go to very fast. See whether we can find an enemy. And we are now in the proper night phase. So yeah, well, a smallish battle, but could be worse. We could have run into their cruisers. On the other hand, if we were to run at them at night, I think we would be doing okay, I think. Pretty much. Mostly due to the fact that we would be having torpedoes, whereas these heavy cruisers probably don't have that many cruisers. Yeah, so they did indeed enter the battle with their heavy cruisers, so it's nice. It's how is this a marginal victory? Total points 2,000. For what? For 2 surviving merchants. We are really not able to outdo damage on the enemy. They are gaining more and more victory points, even though we are blockading them, so that's nice to see. Right, lots of fighters being re-equipped, so that's good to see. Other than that, though, I don't see anything of importance except for a French battlecruiser, which we should be keeping an eye on, but other than that, let's keep an eye on things over here as we discovering these little asterisks. These are ships that are a little bit over their time in these waters, so let's send them back home towards the east coast. And on the other hand, all of these guys on the east coast can possibly go back towards Northern Europe. That's gonna be alright. And then who else have we got? We've got the Olympia class. You have cramped accommodation, so I don't want to send you over there. Same with all of these guys. All of these guys also all cramped accommodation, so yeah, you will be fine where you are, I think. Right, and then we've got all of these Kingfishers classes and all of that, but it's gonna be alright. Right, let's see whether we can... Ooh, okay, so we've got info on the medium bombers. They've got medium bombers. I don't think we have medium bombers. Very low top speed, though, and not that big a bomb load. And here we go, we have got our new torpedo bomber types. Our previous torpedo bomber was about 7 years old, so the max speed seems to be somewhat the same. Their bomb load is all very much the same, actually, so they do differentiate a little bit in toughness, in maneuverability, and in firepower. Firepower I don't think is important. So actually the most important thing to me is range. And on a heavy loadout, I think these guys would be somewhat comparable. You've got a little bit more firepower, a little bit less maneuverability, a little bit less toughness, but higher speed. And you know what? I think speed is also of essence. So we're gonna go for the Lockheed Lodestar. And actually note that the game has pulled that name twice. So yeah, that has to be interesting. Right, so there we go. Ooh, another coastal raid, C medium. Coastal raids really aren't great for us because coastal raids do happen close to the coast, and that does mean we've got the light cruiser division over here. Okay, you are under AI control. Right. Let's see whether we find an enemy. So we've got only these 2 light cruisers. Lots of... Wait a minute. What's our order of battle over here? Coastal forces. USA battery. USA support forces. Light cruiser, light destroyer. Okay, so no battle cruiser. I thought that would be a battle cruiser. I just misread something over there. Right. Let's see whether we can find enemy ships. I think we can go to 20 knots at the very least. I can probably go to... Oh. Well, it's going to be night battle then. Fine, I guess. Let's go for the coast over here. See whether we can find an enemy. Okay. Apparently not. No one sailing around over here? Ah, okay, so this is our target area actually. Yeah, but we're not seeing anyone. Oh, wait, what was that? Did I see reports from down here? Let's actually check on that. I thought I saw something blinking over here. Not sure what it is though. Let's go to max speed here. Stop. Unknown ship sighted. Okay. Now this is interesting. This is very, very close to us, of course. We are at squadron max speed, so that's good to see. Let's see what it is. A motor torpedo boat. Well, that's not good. It will fire torpedoes on us. But this here is a little bit bigger, so that's nice. And there's another one. And another motor torpedo boat. Motor torpedo boats are not good for us. The seas here will be swarming with torpedoes. And it's a lot of these. Ha, but you've got a 6-inch hit on a motor torpedo boat. This guy's gonna be toast. As are all of those. But yeah, now they're swarming at us, so... Sink 2 ships accomplished. Okay, that was nice, okay. So you know what, if these are the ships that we're gonna sink, I'm gonna be extremely happy about that. Because these guys are dangerous, especially at night. So I'm gonna be happy if that is all that we encounter. And we don't need to do this any further than this. Right, so let's get out of here. Straddle the coast over here and then go up until here. And then we're gonna sail you off. Of course it would be nice to find a heavy ship. But ultimately I don't quite believe that we will. We might pass by Kolberg. But it's interesting to note that in Danzig there are motor torpedo boats. Okay, let's get over here and then towards Swinemünde. I think we can go a little bit slower. Just to save our ships a little bit. Oh, and there we go. It's actually daylight now. Unidentified land feature. Okay, that's no good. It's probably going to be something bad for us. Let's go to max speed. It's a 4-inch coastal battery and we just stumbled upon it. Well, at the very least we are causing damage to it. I think we are causing more damage than they are. This point blank range, basically. Just look at all of these hits on these guys. Okay, let's sail around. I think we might be destroying it over here. This is a lot of hits. Okay, yeah. But we do need to get out. I mean, whatever damage we are doing, if they are bringing in fighters. Okay, that was a random error. Okay, let's... okay. Really weird. Okay, force withdrawal procedures. Something is over here, and there's the daylight. So now fighters will be coming in very hard on us. So I think we'll have to go towards Denmark now. On max speed, obviously. And ignore all of these weird errors. But yeah, you know what? We did manage to sink 2 ships, so I think that's all we need to do. Provided we will get out of here. Let's go to Ultra and let's see. Okay, so this is weird. This is really weird. I do hope we can end this battle. Otherwise we'll be a bit screwed. Okay, let's just end this battle, please. Okay, so apparently we did end the battle. Just one ship sunk, a destroyer. I don't know for what reason. Yeah, just look at this. They have 112 torpedo bombers. That's a lot. They lost a couple of aircraft operationally, but nothing too big, so yeah, let's just go ahead with this. Leave scenario. There we go, some victory points. We are inching closer towards parity. That's gonna be alright. And we do get some points for our... Ooh, and the Soviets are laying down a new ship, so let's have a look at that. I would like to know what it is. Just look at all of these ships they are building. No, these are actually online. 8 15-inch guns. That's not a lot, but it's well armored and it's fast. And now they're building a new one, 40,000 tons. This one is weird, why is it so slow? Don't believe that. Potentially damaged. They're building another one, but they already have 3 of these guys. We are building a couple, but it's really not enough. Right, let's send these guys over towards the east coast, whoever is damaged. So you. Yeah, let's add, damn it. It's gonna be alright. Move ships towards east coast. There we go. And on the other hand, all of these guys on the east coast who are now not damaged anymore, you will be coming back. These are all fine. This is fine. All of these destroyers are fine, so yeah. Move ship towards Northern Europe. There we go. On the map we can have a look where there are further German forces. Some on the west coast. There's a heavy cruiser on the west coast. Do we actually have a battle cruiser there? Yes, we do. I would really love to intercept that guy. That would be lovely. Right, I think we can take one more turn over here. Medium bomber, Henschel. Yeah, I think we know about that one actually. Ooh, more efficient hull form. Reduces engine hit point requirements. Hull point requirements. That's nice to see. We have a new fighter. So currently we have the consolidated Buffalo. It's about 3 years old and we are now being presented with a new one. The new one is more maneuverable, tougher, same firepower, better range, better max speed. Yes, we are going to buy that for 600. Of course we are. Battleship Engagement. Here we go. I'm definitely going to accept that, but they are going to refuse it. So we're going to get some points. That's nice to see. And we do get another cruiser engagement over here with our single cruiser. Well, what could possibly go wrong? Let's see what's going to come up for us. This is the area there where we were taking some very, very heavy losses last time around. Well, not losses. I mean, we got all of our ships out, but it was just very, very tough for us to actually do some damage. Unknown ship sighted. Okay, so here we go. Of course, we're going to accelerate towards max speed. They do seem to have an awful lot of ships, and unless they are all very light ships, which I don't believe they are, no, they are indeed heavy cruisers. So we need to get out of here as fast as possible. 3 heavy cruisers. That's a lot. And I really don't think we can conduct any strike against these guys, can we? No strike capable ships available. Aircraft available. I'm not sure why. We do have these guys. They're all recon. Narvik. Torpedo boat. Stavanger. You don't have any mission. Status unready. I would really like to get you to start. What's your search pattern basically? Okay, this is okay. Yeah, but I don't think you'll be able to strike over here, so there's pretty much no hope for that. So these heavy cruisers seem to be going away a little. That's nice to see. We might actually go south then. Sorry for that. They're traveling away, so let's try to cut south of them and see whether we can't find any German transport ships. They're coming back after us, but I don't think they'll be fast enough. There's another unidentified ship, but that's just their light escort. Okay. So at least we got behind them. Wouldn't it be lovely to also strike on some commercial craft? We don't even have a significant speed advantage against them is the thing though, so on this course they might well catch us. And we are of course operating extremely close to German home waters. Yeah, there we go. Enemy aircraft. So, 15 light AA guns. We are facing off against 5 torpedo bombers, Junkers. We're being hit by a torpedo, and that's going to be the end of us, because that will bring our speed down to such a degree that we will not be able to operate over here. Right, so yeah, we'll be going down in flames. And there's absolutely no question around that, so let's at least try to make a valiant run for it. Yeah, but we're down to 4 knots already. I mean, we are presenting all turrets now, but there's no chance. And we're sending off some torpedoes, so that's nice to see it at the very least. If some of those were to hit, I would call it a victory. But it's not. So yeah, this is too bad. To be expected. Oh, the Germans had a carrier division up here. Well, that would have been nice to find. And they did have a transport ship over here. And a lot of things over here on Helgoland. Yeah, but nothing really that we could have found, so I'm not feeling too bad. Right, 1,500 prestige for them. Well, we did lose a ship. This is frustrating. Why can't we beat the Germans? The Germans do have way less forces here than we do, but they do have the air control, and that is what is deciding the game already in 1928. We are bringing up 2 crew carriers, which are going to be extremely important. Because they do actually have a lot of aircraft space, 82 aircraft, so that's more or less the German entire air force, so that might be nice. But yeah, I think this is the first time a ship is being lost to enemy aircraft, actually a proper loss over here, so yeah, really need to think about what we can do over here. They are outpacing us. I don't think ever in Rule the Waves I've seen an enemy outpacing us in damage that strongly. That being said, I think this is a very good place to put in a cut, so thank you very much for watching, guys, and I do see you guys next time around. Bye bye.